Okay guys, so in this lesson I want to talk a little bit about life of a trader and what that can look like. And it can literally be anything you ever wanted it to be. The thing with trading is that it's exponential growth. It's exponential income. It continues to grow and grow and grow and grow and grow, and your lifestyle can change with that growth, you know? So it's different than any traditional job. It's different than any other good job either, like medical industry or lawyer or anything like that, because those salaries, they're capped typically. With trading, it's exponential growth. It will just continue to go up as long as you make the returns. And with that comes an amazing lifestyle, because you'll notice that as soon as you're able to replace your income, you know, so as soon as your account is large enough so that you replace your income, all of a sudden you're free. And that's when everything changes. The moment you are free, the moment you're not trapped in the rat race anymore. And that's literally the moment you replace your income. You know, if you have a spouse, the moment you replace both incomes, you know, and that's where everything changes. That's where my life has changed. And it's been literally crazy ever since, you know, because at that moment when you're still working the 9 to 5, you're still stuck. You're still trapped. You can't do anything. Can you go for a month-long vacation? Probably not, you know. But once you replace your income, you can do whatever you want, literally. So, life of a trader, swing trading, day trading, that can all mean different things. If you're a day trader, then you need to be on the charts a little bit more. If you're a swing trader, you can relax a little bit more, you know. So, sometimes some of you guys might like the careers that you have right now. You might maybe be a business owner and you're already making really good money and you like what you're doing, running that business. So you might choose to be a swing trader instead. And you can still make beautiful returns as a swing trader. You don't have to be a day trader. You know, you can make crazy returns as a swing trader too, you know. And being a swing trader, all you really have to do is check the charts once a week on a Sunday, you know, before the market opens, or a Saturday or a Friday, and make your watch list and then place alerts. And then once that alert is triggered, you're going to receive an email, and then you check the charts and you're going to look at it and either place a trade or not place a trade, you know. So swing trading gives you a lot of free time, you know. So if you love what you're doing and that's a different career or that other business, swing trading might be your thing, you know. Day trading, on the other hand, requires a little bit more time, because with day trading, you gotta check charts daily. You know, you gotta make your watches daily. But with my trading style, with the way I touch you guys, it still doesn't take much time, because literally the way it can be is you make your watch list at market open, whenever that is. You know, it can be right away on market open, it can be an hour later, it can be 2 hours later, it can be 3 hours later, it can be 4 hours later. You know, as long as you make your watches sometimes before the volume spikes at London Open, you're good to go. You know, I tend to do it kind of like right at the beginning, within like that 2-hour window of the new day beginning. And after that, I already know which positions I'm going to be trading. I already know what I like and what I don't like. I already have everything pre-planned. I place alerts, and then that's it. And then I jump on the charts when the alert hits. That's how simple it is. I don't have to sit there for hours and hours and hours and hours. I don't even have to sit there during the London session. Typically what I do, I make my watch list, London session begins, I quickly check my watch list, see how it's developing, 5 minutes, then I move on with my life to do whatever else I want to do, you know, until my alert hits or until my entry triggers. And it's also the way I trade, it doesn't require a lot of time either. You know, at the beginning, you guys are still learning. So at the beginning, you have to put in as much time as you need to succeed at this and to learn it all. You know, you might have to watch MasterClass 10 times. So that's a lot of hours. And you might have to backtest for a few years, you know, worth of data. And that will take you a couple of months to do. And until you learn trading, it will take time. So I recommend you guys hustle as hard as possible. Just dedicate as much time as possible right now so you don't have to later. You know, that was my principle. Put in as much time now so I don't have to later. And I did. And then I quit my job, and then I was free, you know. And I still put in roughly like 4 hours every single day, even after I quit my job, because I was still learning, I was still backtesting, I was still mastering the skills, but that's just 4 hours. I don't have to be on the charts all day as a day trader, and there's some day traders, specifically the ones who prefer scalping strategies. Well, they're on the charts all the time and they're stressed the fuck out, and that's really not the lifestyle that I preach. I preach freedom. I preach really living life, and trading is just a job at the end of it all. I love it. I love what I do, but at the end of the day, it's just a job. It's not my life. Life is much more beautiful than that. So, what your life can look like. Think of this. Think about living in Thailand or Bali. You can live in Thailand or Bali for about $2,000 and live like a king. A beer, as an example, in Bali is $1. Food, lunch would be like $10. And the lifestyle is very cheap. So there's countries in this beautiful world that we live in where the lifestyle can be very, very, very cheap. Bali, Thailand are just two places, where that lifestyle is very cheap. And literally, if you live in North America right now, or in Europe, where your income is pretty high, and you replace that income, but you don't have any ties, you don't care where you live in the world, you might choose to go and live in Bali for a year or 2 or 3, and save as much as possible, compound as much as possible, and still live like a king. And you can do that, as a trader, because you're free. As a trader, you just work from a laptop. Or maybe you love where you live, but you choose to travel the world. You can do that too. You can travel as a swing trader, you can travel as a day trader, and it's a beautiful lifestyle. That's what I did. I pretty much went on a different trip every 2 or 3 months. Since I kind of quit my job, I've been jumping around every 2 or 3 months to a different place, different country, and that was a beautiful experience until I settled in this beautiful home here in Costa Rica, and that's something all of you guys can do. Now, as your income grows, then that's where your lifestyle can change. And the way I kind of live my life is I tend to live my life kind of like 5 years at a time. And that's something you might want to adapt to, meaning that the first 5 years, you're kind of building that wealth, through trading. You're building that lifestyle, that dream lifestyle of what it is that you want to do. In that time, you might quit your job, you might start traveling a little bit, and then your income is going to reach a certain level, your account size is going to reach a certain level where you're able to step it up, and maybe get your fancy car, or move into that penthouse, or to that other home, and you're slowly going in stages, Obviously you can go and blow your money on Louis Vuitton and all that kind of stuff, but at the end of the day, when it comes to my kind of life psychology in a way, is that save as much as you can now so that you can have everything later. I find that a lot of people obviously blow all their cash right away, and that's all good, that's cool, but you're not able to level up when you do that. If you're constantly gonna just be leveling up as your account grows and you're right away kind of spending as much as you can, you're not gonna level up. You're not gonna have that Ferrari, you're not gonna have that dream home here in Costa Rica or wherever it is, because you're not gonna have any money because you spent it on Louis Vuitton or whatever it is, So just understand that, that you can kind of live in like 3 or 5 year chunks, build your wealth, and then step it up to step up your lifestyle, not just buy a Louis Vuitton bag, but step up your lifestyle, and live in this beautiful home or drive that Ferrari or whatever it is. Then live that lifestyle for 3 or 5 years at that income bracket, maybe at $10,000 a month or $20,000 a month. You will achieve that, you will reach a lifestyle where you're spending $20,000 a month. Believe that, it will happen, But eventually you're gonna live that for a few years, and you're gonna keep on compounding, and then you can step it up again, and maybe buy a home in the south of France Maybe buy a yacht or a boat or another car, or start flying private jets everywhere. Eventually, if you kind of settle in just for a couple years, 3 to 5, at that specific lifestyle, and then as your income grows, and then you can achieve comfortably afford maybe $10,000 a month in expenses, then all of a sudden you can step it up again. A Ferrari, a Lamborghini, really, it can only cost, depends where you live in the world, $2,000 a month, $3,000 a month, So that can be achieved pretty quickly too. And you don't have to be a millionaire to do that, and you know that. You just have to replace your income and have enough of a cash buffer so that you're making enough to replace those expenses. And really, that's how I like to live life, small chunks. And then once I reach that next level in my account size, step it up, and then step it up, and step it up, But know that life of a trader can be beautiful, And the way I built my trading style is that it's very stress-free, because I don't have to be sitting at the charts all the time. And I can just make my watch list, place alerts, plan my trades, and move on with my life. If I'm traveling, that is awesome. That's beautiful, because I just sit there for 1 hour, make my watch list and place alerts, and then go and travel, explore and do things. And the way I build my trading style is that it's very stress-free. And I like it that way, because I don't have to be sitting at the charts all day. I can literally just make my watch list and move on with life. So life of a trader, like I said, it can be many different things. You can start off on this journey and travel the world. You can start off on this journey, have a second business and trade part-time as a swing trader. You can do that, You can obviously choose to be a day trader and make it a full-time thing. Once you replace your income, know that that's when everything changes. You become free. And that's the goal of this masterclass, is for you to replace your income through trading and become free. And once you become free, it's like everything is lifted, and now you can do whatever the hell it is that you want to do. Travel, live in that house, increase your income exponentially, because it will just continue to grow, live that dream lifestyle. So my thing is, dream it and then live it, get there, work your ass off until you get there, and that's it, just know that through trading, you can achieve whatever it is that you want to achieve in life, that can be the vehicle, but it doesn't have to be the only thing. Trading is just trading. Life is much more bigger than that. So in the next lesson, let's talk a little bit more about life. So I'll see you guys in the next lesson.